So we are here in an industrial park in Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Let us talk to the people here and understand from them what the industry has to say about the current elections that are going to happen in Maharashtra.
Present elections are very much important for the industry in such a way that the stability of the government in Maharashtra is much more needed, because the policies governed by the current government should be continued, because by understanding the current cluster of Aurangabad or Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, it is much needed that this government, present government, has announced many new industries in this auric city, and this is the most impactful decision of this government, and that policies and the industry should be get started in within time that they have decided, and this continuation of this government is much needed from the development of this city as such. So the industries are much eagerly awaiting this kind of continuation in this city.
Can you tell us, in the last in the last 5 years and overall in the last 10 years, there has been a BJP led government in the state, and there was a brief political instability period that happened when there was a change in the government. So how has the industry seen this change, and can you draw any comparison that in those 2.5 years when there was a different MVA led government and now we have a Mahayuti government, so what has there been any change that the industry has observed?
I would say 18 months we have seen close to 50,000 crores direct investment, around 1 lakh crore indirect investment come down to this region. So you have big investors like Toyota Kirloskar Motors, JSW Mobility, Ather Energy, all of them decide to set up the manufacturing unit in Sambhajinagar. So this gives you an idea of how proactive the current government has been with getting investments here. On the second side of things, this government has been extremely proactive in improving the skilled manpower in this region as well. If you see the amount of grants that have come through institutes, if you see how proactive they've been in terms of setting up industrial clusters, there has been a big boom to make sure that to support these investments coming in, there is also skilled manpower available from this region.
Alright. So, a slightly political question there. When there are narratives floating, and of course many other parties are saying that all the investments from Maharashtra have been going to Gujarat, and so is the case, and Maharashtra industries have been suffering. So how do you see such narratives, and did this happen in in a period when there was a different government here, or is it still happening, or can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'll again answer this with data. Toyota, who is today the world's largest four-wheeler manufacturing company, is setting up a manufacturing plant here which is twice the size of their existing Karnataka plant. Ather Energy's first truly captive plant is coming up in our city. JSW's first venture into EV commercial vehicles and four-wheelers is coming in our city. Lubrizol is setting up their second largest ever manufacturing unit here. And finally, Piramal Pharma's largest manufacturing unit is coming to our city. So I think the data speaks volumes. I don't think we are losing investors to Gujarat. Whatever it is probably a narrative driven in the wrong direction.
How important have these investments been for the overall growth of the state, and have you seen growth in investment in the last couple of years?
Yeah, this city or the region has created the ecosystem for the growth. And certainly if you could see the Toyota Japanese company having their presence in Karnataka, when they come to Maharashtra and the city like Sambhajinagar, that means they prefer the quality, the infrastructure and the ecosystem over there, which is in Maharashtra. If you could say correlate either, they are already in the Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and now they are coming to Maharashtra. If you could compare the JSW, they are in the Delhi, they are in the south, they are coming to Maharashtra. So these people could have been gone to Gujarat. So certainly the entrepreneur, the investor sees their overall ecosystem, and which is very good in Maharashtra, and the city like Sambhajinagar is attracting. It is because of the infrastructure by road, rail and air. It is by the manpower, the skill and the positive influence of the politics and the government. Because certainly our leadership Devendra Fadnavis once said, ki we don't do anything for the industry, but we create the ecosystem wherein the industry could grow, and they are not going to take the investment either to Gujarat or to Karnataka or Maharashtra, but they certainly need to work on the state where the investor should attract, and that is happening over here. And that's the reason we say this now we don't have land in spite of having this plus zone in the Maharashtra, and certainly the political will influences, motivates, and they are seeing the future journey, because Maharashtra is leading in the industry and we should take major role when we say 5 trillion economy. So this city is now geared up to take the major share from Maharashtra for contribution in economy, and we are very sure ki will come within 5 in Maharashtra as far as our GDP contribution is concerned, because we are at 9th. We hope we should come to 5th or 4th or something like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this was about the city. About around the city, have there been any new industrial clusters that have come up?
Yeah. Many clusters we have, and newly clusters are coming up. We have already done some clusters with the help of Siemens and Mac. Mac is there. Marathwada Auto Cluster is there. One Devgiri Electronics is there. Many clusters are coming up here. New clusters are also going to be coming up in future. And because of this government, these new industries which are coming into Auric city, all the projects supporting to them, and we are confident that what these government has taken the decisions and supported the new coming industries.
How do you view the fight between Mahayuti and Mahavikas Agadi? And how is the industry overall viewing this fight? And since you, sir, already spoke about stability, so I will ask the three of you.
Yeah, I think it is a close battle. I think the voting populi is largely common in that stage. As an industry, when you look at the track record of how performance has been in the last 2 years, I think it answers itself. There has been a lot more proactiveness coming in. There have been instances of with the previous government, when organizations went to meet the industry's minister, it wasn't very proactive. This year we have found an absolute 180 degrees to it. So we are anxious to see how the state votes. And I think the last 2 years of track record have proven what gains can happen if the right government is in place for a city like Sambhajinagar.
We are confident that the same government will be coming up. We are confident this government will again, it will restore.
Mahayuti government is seeing the overall growth of the state, not as a district, not as one city or the location. That approach of growing Maharashtra, I feel ki will support Maharashtra this time for the Mahayuti, because we need to grow as a one. As not me or my region, or it's not district, but Maharashtra should come to number one. That's the distinct difference we are experiencing, and I feel that can be the game changer for this time.
All right. So you feel Mahayuti government returning will be able to implement the vision of the Modi government from this end?
Yeah, because when we see the 5 trillion economy, it's only the hard work and growth and the passion and the vision. So we need not to look into the debate and discussion, but we certainly work for the performance, and that if the center could be supporting to state, and state is aligned with respect to the national policy, we are going to fight with other countries. We are going to get the benefit of China plus. With not only the local debate and discussion, we should fight with the world, and we should be the number one in the world. So that's the policy, or that's the vision of the Modi. It should percolate to state, and we all should grow, irrespective of any party. So.
All right.
So we are with the Mahayuti. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for talking to us. So that was the view of the industry, where they are coming all out in support of the Mahayuti government because of the continuity, the stability they are expecting, and how things will pan out in the next 5 years, how they are viewing the growth in the industry, and overall the vision of a 5 trillion economy of India and $1 trillion economy of Maharashtra. So they are having a positive view of the Mahayuti government as opposed to a Mahavikas Agadi government.